Are you considering getting, or you've just recently brought home, a new boxer puppy and you find yourself worrying about how they will cope when you have to leave them on their own? Or do you have a boxer and they are already showing signs of separation anxiety and you don't know how to deal with it? Then stick around, because in this video we will be looking at everything you need to know about the boxer and separation anxiety. Welcome back to the Fenrir Boxer Show. If this is your first time here, my name is Mimi and I'm a certified canine leader here at FenrirCanineLeaders.com. Everything we do here is dedicated to helping you find the perfect breed for you and then helping you become a high-level canine leader who can raise the perfect canine companion. If that sounds like you, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to make sure you never miss another upload of the Fenrir Boxer Show. So let's dive in to what you need to know about the boxer and separation anxiety. The boxer is a highly affectionate companion who gets along with all members of the family. They are a popular choice of dog as they are great with kids due to their incredible patience and gentleness. They are relatively easy to train, they adapt well to both large houses and apartment living, and they're easy to groom. But how does this loving companion cope when you leave them? Like a lot of owners, you may not have considered this before you got them, and you might now be dealing with a beautiful companion who struggles to cope when you are gone. Sadly, boxers are prone to having separation anxiety. This is the fear of someone they love leaving them, even if it is only for a short period of time, but it is something that can be overcome or managed. Separation anxiety amongst dogs is not uncommon. A study by the American Veterinary Medical Association showed that between 20% and 40% of dogs will suffer with some form of separation anxiety. Boxers generally have a strong need for companionship. If you live on your own or are a couple who work a typical 9 to 5, a boxer might not be the breed for you, as they need to be around people as much as possible. So what does separation anxiety look like? You'll see it in two different stages, before you leave and when you return. But before you leave the home, you may begin to notice your boxer getting anxious as you're getting ready to leave. They may follow you around the house as you start to get your phone, purse and jacket. You may find they start to guard the door in an attempt to stop you leaving, or probably barking at you. Or they might start moping around and looking depressed as they get that feeling that you are about to leave them. When you return, it is when you see the aftermath of what separation anxiety has done to them. You may come home to find your shoes torn apart, furniture and other important items in your home chewed. They may have ripped up or been digging in your carpets or rugs. You might find they have decided to use the house as their personal toilet when they are normally well house trained. Or you could find yourself coming home to complaints from your neighbours because the excessive barking and howling has disturbed them. In some cases, boxers can get so stressed about being left alone that they reach the point of being physically sick. The good news is there are things you can do to help them cope. It starts from the moment you get them. As part of socialization, they need to learn that they will be left on their own and that this is perfectly normal. Leave them in a nice, comfortable space like a crate and walk a short distance away. If they stay calm and settled, then return and reward them. Walk away again and leave the room. If they are calm when you return, reward them again to let them know that this behaviour pleases you. Repeat the process and increase the length of time that you leave the room. Once you are successful inside the house, try leaving for short periods of time and build up the time you spend away. Always reward them when you get home. Leave them with things to keep them mentally stimulated while you are gone. Treat dispensing toys or interactive puzzles. Make sure that they are puppy safe and can't be swallowed. If you haven't socialised your puppy from an early age, or perhaps you have rescued them and they are showing signs of anxiety, what else can you do to help them cope with being alone? I'd recommend 4 things you could try. First of all, exercise. If you know ahead of time you'll be going out, try and put in some exercise before you leave. If you can manage a 30-minute walk, that would be ideal. If not, a short walk around the block will still be beneficial. Secondly, make sure you have a solid routine. Dogs love predictability. This routine can be whatever you need it to be as long as it's consistent, so your boxer knows that when this routine happens, you are about to leave them, and every time you've done it, you have always returned. The routine can be something as simple as putting out fresh water, taking them outside to the toilet, and putting them in the same space and leaving them with the same familiar toy before leaving the house. Speaking of the same space, create a little area for your boxer to retreat to when you leave the home. A wire crate is a brilliant tool for this, and you can even cover it with a blanket or crate cover to make it extra cozy. They love being comfortable and snuggled under a blanket. This safe space could be a crate filled with blankets, or it could simply be a bed in the corner. Make it their own. Finally, you could try background noise. Music with a TV in the background is excellent for the dogs. The sound of people talking or singing helps them to feel less alone. There are several music stations or channels online that play excellent calming music for your dog. If you have a smart device like an Amazon Echo or Google Nest, ask it to play calming music before you leave. In extreme cases, there are some medications that you can give your boxer to help with separation, but please, if you think this is the best route for your boxer, make sure you seek medical advice from your vet before you do so. The boxer is a wonderful addition to any family home, and they are beautiful, loving companions. Separation anxiety is common, but hopefully this video has given you enough tools to help prevent and cope with this perfectly normal issue. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and you found it useful. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so that you never miss any future updates. We have regular boxer videos dropping here every week, so I can't wait to see you on the next episode of the Fenrir Boxer Show.